EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Arizona. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Into space. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup 7.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 36 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On the move left. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Warriors 70. Let go. Let go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one is high beyond the pylon. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Harris. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Lions, first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go, Rig. Go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles, so often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
It is 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Big Lion. Let's go. Ready,
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. To return is Williams. And nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Cody Simon in on the stop.
Second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Williams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. To the right side here, pass is caught. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for up a 5.
Kirby Joseph on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
18, Rattler. 18, Pep, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
To the 19.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Benson. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Too cool there. And a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 2nd down and 3.
Get it. Come, let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get the first down there for a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip this.
And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll look to throw. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll run here with Benson. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Zane Gonzalez
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt, hurt. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Viking 18.
And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned.
Ready, ready.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Ready, go.
Again, working deep downfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
DC. Go, 12, shout.
Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Goff to throw. This one caught before. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Ready, break! Third! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
There's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. And that one on target says Williams. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Lions first down.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Our run here with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Moving to his right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Goff. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Detroit. Gonzalez now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Ready? Go, Reed. Let Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Check, Panther.
line.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They get the former first-rounder out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronski.
Go! 70 Rangers, 7, go!
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
70. Check. 79 Broncos.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have a Cards first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Trap 60.
First down.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on second down. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hands. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
They'll drop to throw. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
70 Lions.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bring it. Ready.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Lions call their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 13-yard line.
$19 Lions. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Let go. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw. Take a chance on 4th down, and it's interception. And the Lions are right back in this one.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Now, this looks like a design run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. Arizona, that is their second. Talk things over before third down. Goff to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.